Internet, I don't really post much these days, but I had a bit of a harsh reality check today.
Hunter Schafer, the Euphoria star, arguably the prettiest trans actress in the biz, well, she revealed in a viral TikTok video that her new US passport, well, it now lists her as a male. Now that's an unexpected consequence of President Trump's executive order that enforces only male or female genders, on official documents. So you basically are what you were born, which a lot of people will say is going back to the way things should be. But then Hunter Schafer, someone in the arts in California, I can understand why she's kicking up a bit of a stink. Also, having made so many videos in the past, our views on her, they shot up through the roof, presumably by a bunch of men out there going, she's a he, but looks so good, I gotta take a closer look. Anyway, that's our top news story, but we have plenty of news to discuss today, including the closure of Hooters and a Ukrainian influencer who just pulled in 100 million views on one video. This is Famous News. I'm dropping a few of these each and every week. Be sure to give us a follow wherever you're watching it. Now let's get into it. Get into Hunter Schafer. My God. Now, late last week, the Euphoria star Hunter revealed in an 8.5-minute TikTok video that her new US passport, meant to carry her into her 30s, well, it now bears a male marker. Even though she's, marked herself off as female, she's done some necessary procedures. I mean, the woman's got a full brassiere going on. But yeah, because of Trump doing a little reversal or laying down the law, well, she's now back to what she was born. Now, this change is a direct fallout from President Trump's January 20th order, which forces federal agencies to reflect only male or female on official documents, scrapping the once available X marker. Now, I gotta imagine the people at the airports, the people that look at these passports, the odd time they were getting a little bit of a, whoa, you're a what? You know what I mean? Because it reveals a lot. If someone looks one way and then all of a sudden their identity says they're this, well, interesting stuff, but something people want to keep private, right? Now, for Hunter Schafer, well, her passport was actually stolen while filming out in Spain, so she secured an emergency passport and later applied for a new one in Los Angeles. When that new one showed up, well, it identified her as male, and let me tell you, well, the girl was pissed. Now, of course, she found a legion of fans and people that were supporting her on this message as she spoke out. And in the message, it hit hard. Even someone as beautiful and formidable as Hunter, well, they can't escape this controversial policy. And if she wanted to sign up and get into men's boxing, well, she'd have more trouble now, for sure. Wait, female boxing. She could do men's. My bad. Well, the State Department insists they're just enforcing the president's executive order, while Hunter's experience is a stark reminder of the real-life impact these policies have on transgender rights. And let's be honest, if that doesn't call for major accountability, well, nothing will. Thanks, ChatGPT, you wrote that part. I have no opinion. But we have more Hunter Schafer news. Well, insiders are buzzing that Hunter, well, she's actually being eyed for the role in the MCU, with some even suggesting she could bring the shape-shifting nude mystique to life on the big screen. Now, we all know this role was iconically portrayed by, what's her name, Jennifer Lawrence. And, Jennifer Lawrence, she's got a lot to work with and all was on display. Well, this time we could see Hunter Schafer, a bit of a shapeshifter, if you're, we're talking trans. But again, a buxom beauty, I think she could do the job, right? But you got to imagine the controversy, or all the homophobes who will go absolutely berserk. It's a pretty good fan casting. I recently watched the film with her, Kaku, I think it was called, filmed out in Switzerland. Me and my wife enjoyed it. Of course, we're looking forward to a Euphoria season 3. Girl's certainly a star. Could you see her in that role? Let me know in the comments down below.
What you see here on the outside, you're gonna love what you'll see on the inside.
Moving on to another news story I found very interesting. A staple of the 90s, a restaurant that when I hit it big was one of the first ones I wanted to visit. I've been to them here in Canada, but of course I've also been to a few in New York and where it came from, Florida. An amazing franchise, Hooters. Well, they're right on the verge of bankruptcy. Now, this iconic American wing joint now reportedly is teetering on the edge of bankruptcy after shutting around 40 locations down just last year. Now, the once beloved brand, it now faces a staggering $300 million in asset-backed bonds. Not sure what that means, but I don't think they're selling enough wings. And girls are making more money on TikTok than they are working at their establishment. According to a Bloomberg report, Hooters of America, it's working with creditors and the Ropes and Gray law firm on a bankruptcy filing, as mounting financial pressure forces tough decisions across the chain. Now, for me personally, I feel like the place is a little outdated. Also, the wings, they've got some stiff competition. I mean, if I want to have a great wing, I ain't going there. I might go for well, for the ladies, right? But then the ladies are becoming hard to come by. Girls can make more money live streaming or, eating a microphone or licking a lamppost than they need to, wear these skimpy outfits and flirt with old, divorced dads. Now, we've seen them try to stay relevant. They had Sydney Sweeney in a Hooters outfit for a recent SNL sketch, and it's an iconic brand. Everyone knows it. As a kid, I would chuckle seeing the sign, but something that's not right in the kitchen or in the accounting books. They're under intense market pressure, and Hooters has been forced to close dozens of underperforming stores. Now, the closure, it comes as the company struggles to manage $300 million in unpaid asset-backed bonds, a financial burden that may soon force its creditors to sell off prized assets like franchise fees, property rights, and even the iconic brand identity. Now, they're sitting on something likely as valuable as the Playboy logo, but they gotta figure out a new way to make that relevant, get people excited, and sell something else other than just Halloween costumes, right? Now, with rivals like Dave & Buster's, then there's Twin Peaks, which, to be fair, that company, they saw what Hooters was doing and they said, we can do this better. Better menu, better service, better decor. It was kind of a nail in the coffin for Hooters. Plus, everything else Hooters tried to get in on, like the hotel in Vegas, that thing was empty. It's now closed. Then they did like an airline service. That didn't last long. So the strip club that you could take your children to, it's just becoming something that's passé. Now, will you be upset to see Hooters close its doors for good? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And today's a short news story. I've only got 3 for you, but I found this girl on TikTok, a Ukrainian influencer named Anna Malagoshik, and this girl just blew up. 100 million views on one TikTok video. You gotta take a look at this. Now, when I first watched this, I'm like, this whole thing's staged. I mean, the girl's filming herself, but then when she turns it on the top comment reads, "Who let Frankie Muniz in this video?" Well, then I started to think, wow, maybe this is real. Regardless, the thing did wonders. The girl flirting with the officer, well, it earned her a skyrocketing TikTok video, 100 million views. That is game changing. Now, Anna Malagoshik, she's a fresh face in the TikTok universe, and she set the internet ablaze with this one single video. Now, to me, it makes it obvious that I am now in my later years. The girl looks well underage, but she's doing all the right things to get the right clicks, to gain a following, and to monetize it on OnlyFriends. I also found it interesting to find out that she hails from the Ukraine, and this is the first time I'm seeing an influencer show off the sights of what's, a war-torn country at the moment. Now, the girl's making lemonade out of lemons because with her world falling apart, well, she's managed to turn this into a new career, and obviously things are going her way. 100 million views, that means Hollywood's hot on her tails. They're gonna be flying her out to Los Angeles. She's gonna be hanging out with Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips and Ryan Pownell in no time. Do you think Anna is about to become the next global influencer, or is this just a one-hit viral video? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Today's news was short and sweet. I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.